You are thinking of teaching English online and you are not even sure what equipment you need. Before you spend money on things that you cannot even use, let me show you the only tools you actually need to start tutoring online. Because most beginners make this particular mistake. They think they need full expensive setup when in reality you only need a few gadgets for you to get started. Hi, my name is Enifa, and on this channel I talk about different ways to make money online. And today and other days to come, I'm going to help you to understand how to start teaching English online and actually succeed at it. So to those who are new to this channel, I recommend you to go and watch my previous video after this one, because that's where I introduced this whole series and explained what you can expect if you want to start teaching English online. So in today's video, I'm going to break everything down in a simple and clear way so you don't waste money buying unnecessary gadgets, and you know how to set up and prepare for online tutoring the right way. Now, before we start, you need to understand that you don't need a perfect setup to start. You just need the right essentials. You can always upgrade later, okay? Number one, you need a laptop. Let's start with the important tool or gadget that you need. You need a laptop. Most companies, they prefer tutors to have laptops because it is more stable, more reliable, and more professional. Now, a lot of people will ask me, what brand should I buy? The truth is, the brand does not matter. What matters the most is the specifications of your laptop. You can buy an HP, you can buy Lenovo, you can buy whatever brand you can buy. But you must take note of the specifications of that particular laptop. Other people call them specs. The first thing to check when you're buying a laptop, it is the RAM, which stands for random access memory. This is what controls the speed of your laptop, the performing speed of your laptop, especially when you are using video platforms. Since you'll be teaching using videos, you need something that runs smoothly. A minimum of 4 gig RAM, that is good. Maybe 6 gig RAM and 8 gig RAM will be better, and the best will be 6 gig RAM and above. That would be excellent. The higher the RAM, the smoother your teaching experience. Your laptop must as well have an HD camera. Make sure when you are looking on the specs of your laptop, don't miss out the camera thing. Your camera must be an HD camera, which is an inbuilt camera on your laptop. Why do you need an inbuilt camera? Because it will save you money to buy an external camera. Obviously, when your laptop camera is of poor quality, you need an external camera with a great quality. So instead of wasting money buying a laptop, buying a camera is better for you to buy something with everything. But if you already have a laptop at home, I would advise you to invest into an external web camera with a very good quality. Right. The next thing that you need to check on your laptop is the processor. The processor is the brain of your laptop. So it controls how fast everything responds to your laptop. So even if you have a good RAM and you have a weak processor, you must know that a weak processor will slow down whatever you are doing on your laptop. So you don't need to focus much on the brand. You need to focus more on the performance of your laptop. Number two gadget that we need, it is headphones. The headphones that you need are those headphones with a microphone. And here, quality is very important. You need headphones with clear input. That means your voice must be heard properly through your headphones. You also need headphones with clear output. You need to hear your students clearly. So the headphones must be able to allow you to be heard properly and to allow you to hear properly. So most companies that I've worked for, or most companies that will hire you, they recommend USB headphones. These are a type of headphones which will allow you to plug them into your laptop using a USB port, not the small round jack like for earphones, not those ones. Why do they need USB jack? Because they are more stable, number one, because they have less noise interference, that's number two, and number three, they have better sound quality. And lastly, it is because they are compatible with most softwares that are used with online tutoring companies. So you need to choose USB headphones with a built-in microphone, and make sure the microphone is here. They need to see it, because if you have only headphones with earphones, no microphone, they would think maybe they don't have a microphone. So you need the ones which really shows the microphone coming this side, then they will accept your headphones, right? If you are already finding this information I'm sharing with you very helpful, please like this video, subscribe and share it. It really helps me grow this channel and reach more people who are trying to start tutoring online just like you. That's the only thank you that you can give me for this free information. Thank you for liking. Let's proceed. Now, let's talk about light or lighting. You need lighting when you are tutoring online, like a content creator. A lot of people ignore this, but it makes a big difference. Your student need to see your face clearly. You can use natural light or you can use a ring light, but I would advise you to use ring light or maybe recording lights, which are used by content creators and photographers, because they will enhance the quality of your graphics. They will enhance your video when you are tutoring. So the goal here is very simple. Your video must be bright, it must be clear, and it must be visible. Okay, you need a light. Number 4, you need strong internet connection. Now this one is very serious, your internet connection. Your internet can literally make you lose your job as an online tutor. If your internet connection is unstable, your lesson will freeze. Your lesson will have hiccups. Your video will lag. Your students will struggle to hear you. And companies take this very seriously. So, if your internet is poor, if your connection is poor, you can lose students, you can have low ratings, and you can even lose your job. So what do you need? You need a stable connection. You need very good speed of your internet. Most companies, they recommend 25 Mbps download, 25 Mbps upload. Even if your speed is not extremely high, the most important thing is stability. You need a stable internet connection with no interruptions. Okay, now these two are not that very essential, but I know they will help you a lot when you are tutoring. Number 1, you need a desk. Number 2, you need a chair that is very comfortable, because you are going to be tutoring whilst you are seated. So you need to sit somewhere comfortable so that you'll be able to teach a lot of these two, a desk and a chair. They will help you to maintain a professional setup. Some people, they sit on buckets, some people, they put their laptops on buckets, but it's up to you. If you don't have money, you need to compromise. But if you have money, just buy a comfortable office chair and a professional desk so that you start tutoring online. Now let's talk about the teaching space. This is very important. We call it a teaching space, we call it a teaching corner, we call it a teaching environment, whatever way you are going to be tutoring. So this is very important, because your background must be clean. There must be no distractions. There must be no movements behind you. If decoration of your teaching space is required, you can decorate. If not, just keep your teaching space simple and clear. Basing on the explanations that I've explained, you can see that you don't need any complicated setup for you to start tutoring online. You only need a laptop, headphones, lighting, and a stable internet connection. Everything else is just extra. You don't really need those things. Those 4 things, you are good to go. In my next video, I'm going to start breaking down the interview process for online tutoring, and this is where many people struggle. We are going to go step by step slowly, but I will start with something that is very important: your CV and your introduction video, because your introduction video is actually a summary of your CV. On that particular video, I will show you how to prepare a strong professional CV, how to create a professional introduction video, and how to present yourself confidently as a tutor. Then after that, I'll move into the full interview process in the next videos to come. So you need to make sure that you don't miss out on this particular journey we are embarking on. So I post it 2 times during the week and 2 times weekend. That is Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday and Sunday. So on Saturdays, I post my videos 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. Then Tuesday, Thursday and Sunday, I post my videos between 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. African time. If you have made it this far, just to say thank you, Annie. If you have any questions, drop them in the comment section. I will respond to every comment. So for me to see that you have watched this video to the end, so just to comment and tell me where you are watching from. Don't forget to like, subscribe and share. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.